Mat Yoga from the Jungle Shala here at Arana Eco Lodge in Ella, Sri Lanka. It's a beautiful morning. Very happy to be able to share. Pause here between the day, and well, let's go over to the mat now. And as it says on the label, so to speak, this is sat on the mat. So yesterday I described and I mentioned uh, two seating postures I think are the most comfortable, using either cushions or brick or both. So if you want to be seated and not be on your knees or your heels, so to speak, I recommend sitting on the brick horizontally, crossing the feet, and getting these cushions or pillows underneath the knees. You have complete contact with the floor, nice grounding, and you're very stable. So you can be aligned and a good breath. The other one, which is kind of my go-to favorite, is a gracious pose, which is thunderbolt essentially, but just with the support of a brick behind you. So you're here, you're on your knees, tops of your feet, separating the knees, and then with the big toes still touching, you can use the block, if you have one, as a bicycle seat, as it were, either sideways or lengthwise, whatever's better for you there. So we'll begin now. Just reaching up, a deep inhale, looking up at the sky, filling the belly. Remember all the breathing through the nose. Inhale and exhale, tickling the clouds there, moving the fingers. Let's get ourselves activated here in the morning. And exhale, release. Just down the hands, capturing the elbows. And we'll do some forward bend rotations here. So just keep your eyes closed. Focus on the breath. Go out over the right knee, exhaling and around. When you get to the center, then start to inhale on your upswing to the top of the circle. And keep going at your own pace. Exhaling around and inhaling up. Do a few times. We're not counting, we're just taking care of ourselves, waking ourselves up this morning, getting the day going here, doing nice things for our body. One more time. When you get to the top of the next circle, just pause. And now let's exhale, release, going the other way, out of the left leg and down the center. Nice big circle. Top of the next circle. Pause. Release. And hands on top of your knees. Next one we'll do is a breathing practice. It's called the Prana Mudra. It's very good at the beginning of the day in the morning. It's a nice way to get the energy running up and down from the crown to the base. So fingers out in front of you, just the abdomen. We'll do 4 spots along the way: the base, root chakra, the heart, the throat, and the crown. So 3 long breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Your third inhale, lifting the hands up just as such, fingers not touching, just in front of the heart. And again, in front of the throat, inhale. 3 long breaths here. And whenever you're ready, on your third inhale, palms facing up, elbows towards the floor, eyes are closed, just a calm breath, calm face. And now, making our way back the way we came. Exhale. 3 long breaths in front of the throat chakra. And again, in front of the heart. 3 long breaths. And to finish, here at the bottom, base root chakra. And now open your eyes. Let's reach up again. Get verticality here in the spine. Exhale. And now a little something different for today for the shoulders. If you have a block or a pillow you can put in front of you, we're going to do a forward bend. So lace your fingers together, tuck your shoulder blades together, and lean forward as far as you can, either using the block in vertical or sideways to support the head so you have complete contact with the floor. Once you're there, stay steady and calm. If you want to go a little deeper into the posture for the shoulders, then just simply lifting the hands up higher. Make the adjustments you need to. Make sure you're comfortable. If for some reason the seating position doesn't work, try a different one. The important thing is to find a spot here we can go for a couple breaths and get the benefits out of the shoulder opening. And maybe you find you can go a little bit deeper after being there for a while, so you can change the height of your brick and go let the forehead closer to the floor, accentuating more the opening there in the shoulders. And inhale, coming back up. Unlacing the fingers. And we'll do 2 more things here for the shoulders. So this one, taking the fingertips, placing on top of the right shoulder, left hand under that right tricep, and just making nice circles here, adding the breath, channeling that oxygen in there. So as you're coming up in the upswing, inhale, down, exhale. Nice clock, word direction here, big circle. Just slow it down with the breath. And now one more time around. When you get to the top of your next circle, pause, and let's go the opposite way, counterclockwise. So going down, exhale, up and around, inhale. Top of the next circle, pause. release, and now just reaching up your vertical again. Take a deep breath before we go for the other side. And now hands to your side. Left fingers together on top of the left shoulder. Right hand on the left tricep. And clockwise circles here. Nice big circles. Get activation. Send the oxygen in there to the shoulder. Top of the circle, inhale. As you're going down, exhaling. No rush, we're not counting times. Just a little bit of self-maintenance, self-care. And again, one more time. Pause at the top. And let's go the other way, counterclockwise. Exhale, release. And now we're going to use this strap that you see here today. You can also do this with a tie, a cloth, or, well, anything in the way of a fabric, really. We're going to do now something for the shoulders. As I mentioned, 2 more for the shoulders. This is the last one for today. It's called the cow face pose. So I'm going to briefly give my back to the camera to demonstrate a little bit here how to get into it and with the strap. So what you want to do is make sure you have your one hand that's going to go down. This one has the strap in it, or the tie or the cloth. So reach out as far as you can, and you want to have the elbow facing up and the hand going down. As much as vertically upwards, the elbow and the hand there. And now this arm, this is really important. Back, what's coming up from behind, you have to really swing the arm out, move it in its socket, and then this way, you can direct the elbow that's in the lower part of this posture towards the floor. And so there you are. Now the strap is here so you can get the hands together. Obviously, if you can get the fingers, that's great. But the strap is a nice assistance, especially if you're doing this first thing in the morning. And then from here, you can just work your fingers down there, bringing them closer together. The elbows going back, essentially, and you're opening the shoulders as well as everything else. So again, this is the cow face pose. I will carry on doing it facing the camera a little bit more. So again, just this way, starting off here, getting out as high as you can, and then that left arm swinging up and around, grabbing the strap or your fingers if you're there, or even your wrist. Some people are really more flexible or just have an opportunity for opening a bit more. So just go to wherever you're capable and you're enjoying for yourself your position. So close your eyes, stay here for a while. And now when you're ready, just release the lower hand first, exhale, and bring the other hand down. So now before we go to the other side, I always like to just sort of move the articulations a little bit after that. So we'll do what I call a piano player. Just arms off to the side in a T, moving the fingers, and then the opposite direction. Just get the circulation there. Okay, so now we're going to do the same thing, just the other side, and I'm not going to turn my back to the camera so much. So this side. Now the left hand has the strap. It's coming up and around, dropping it down there. That elbow coming up as high as possible, and then again reaching around as far as you can with that right hand before tucking it up, running it up the spine, and the elbow facing down. Wherever you can get to, grab the strap or the fingers, whatever is reachable. And from here, just slowly, with the eyes closed, bringing the elbows further back, opening more of the shoulders, and getting the full benefit of the posture there. Run the fingers a little bit more, and just go deeper into it. Gentle insistence, patience, and calm. Get the benefits out of the cow face posed. Another deep breath. And when you're ready, just release that lower strap first, and the upper strap just take around. And again, we'll do one more time. The piano player here. So arms off to the side, just moving the fingers, get the articulation going there. And we're almost done. We'll now finish with an inversion, the dolphin, which is a really nice way of getting the heart higher than the head. So you got the effect of the benefits of the circulation, everything else of a headstand without having to worry about the balance. The important thing is it's actually a forearm stand, what we're doing here, not a handstand. Well, combination of things. So you want to have your thumbs touching together. Elbows are in, not out on the mat. So you make a rectangle, this space between here. You want to be on the crown of your head. And really, you're just going on to the balls of your feet, tucking your toes, and straightening your legs. It's that simple. So just watch first before going into it yourself. Make sure you've got your wardrobe situated if you're on the camera. And let's go for it here. So tucking the head down, get onto the top center of the crown, just there below the thumbs that are touching. Again, the elbows are in, not off to the side. Straighten those legs. And then with your own level of comfort, however far you want to go, you just step forward a little bit with the toes, getting the hips there stacked on top of the head almost. From here, you could just easily go into a headstand or a forearm headstand. But we're just going to stay in this position here for the dolphin, which is fantastic because you get all the benefits, again, of the inversion without having to go for balance equal and all the other, perhaps, challenges of a headstand. That's a nice way to start the day and just get the blood going a different way. And stay here for a few more breaths. And when you're ready to get out of this, it's very simple. Just bend the knees. You're already there practically for child's pose. And we'll just finish here with child's pose. So going down, have your arms out extended in child's pose, or you can choose to have palms facing up at your side. It's also nice as well. The important thing is make sure that you're sat on your heels. If your forehead doesn't reach, grab your block or your pillow and make sure you have that contact. You don't want to have your forehead floating above the mat. And so we'll just relax here for some moments. Let the benefits of today's practice take effect. the final position, resting position of Shavasana. So laying flat on our mat, head, everything touching, palms facing up, deep belly breathing. And just be present in the moment. When you're ready, just open your eyes, move your toes, pushing up with both hands to one side, crossing our legs, hands to our heart, and namaste. Thank you very much for joining, sharing this class today, and look forward to seeing you again soon. Please subscribe to the channel and have a great day.